All right, so let's move to the West, which both our teams are in this conference. So I think it will be a bit more of an interesting conversation. We'll start with the Thunder, and it's either going to be Kings or Pelicans.
Yeah, so I've got the Kings beating the Pelicans. Obviously, unfortunately, Zion's gone down to injury. Injuries suck, but yeah, they're unfortunately a part of the game. As you can see, I'm obviously a massive Thunder fan. I think my boys kind of overachieved this year, but in the sense of they even surprised me, who I was really hyping them up. But I really, truly believe that, it wasn't a fluke. They're a very well-coached team. SGA is an absolute monster. Essentially, what I'm telling you is whether it's Sacramento or the Pelicans, I think OKC finishes them in 5. SGA is so dominant. He's unstoppable at the moment. One of the most, probably top 3 best offensive players in the league at the moment. He's just phenomenal. I think we've got the right pieces. Neither the Kings or the Pelicans have, that significant of size to really upset us. I mean, Sabonis, but I think Chet can handle that quite easily. I'm going the Thunder in 5, and spoiler alert, I'm going the Thunder all the way, baby.
Obviously, I knew he was going to say all that. Not surprised. I have the Kings coming out of that game as well. Do you want to give a prediction quickly if it is the Pelicans that come out?
OKC in 5.
All right, sweet. OKC in 5 it is. I will give you my Pelicans prediction first, because I don't think they're going to come out. So I think there will be, again, OKC in probably 4 or 5. I don't think the Pelicans put up much of a fight, especially if Zion's not playing. Kings, I do think the Kings make it out of that game. Now the Kings are going to give OKC a lot more trouble than people think. Sabonis, great player. His playmaking is going to have a lot to do with this series. I don't think OKC is going to be able to turn it through a 7-game series. I think it'll be close. I don't think Mo here talking about 5. That's not going to happen. I think
easy.
I think the Kings are going to actually come in and steal a couple of games in OKC's home and make it difficult. Thunder might take it in 7 because they are the well-rounded team. But I don't know, man. I think this is going to be a good matchup. You've got De'Aaron Fox, you've got Sabonis, you've got Keegan Murray. They can definitely take the series and overachieve. Because I don't know. Do you think the Kings have underachieved this year?
I think when you compare to how they played last year, definitely. I know last year ended in disappointment for them. I just think the Malik Monk injury is going to come back to haunt them. I don't think they have the depth. I understand Sabonis is great. Keegan Murray's been great. De'Aaron Fox, one of the best guards in the league. But my goodness, OKC just are a well-oiled machine at this point.
Inexperienced.
They're inexperienced, but it kind of plays in their favor.
Experience goes a long way in the playoffs.
I understand that. It goes a long way in the playoffs when you're in trouble, but I just don't think neither the Kings nor the Pelicans will pose any threat to OKC.
I think you'll be surprised. I'll say, I'll still pick the Thunder, but I'll say it will go to 7.
Okay.
I think it's going to give you a lot of trouble. Second matchup, Nuggets versus Lakers.
Get ready for some crazy takes from this guy.
No, nothing crazy here, just facts.
I think, obviously they played last year, and the Nuggets dismantled them quite comfortably.
Wait. Dismantled is a stretch. We lost every game by single digits. Most of them were by 2 or 3. Yes, it was a sweep, but literally, it was one possession games. One possession wins most of the series, and I will stand by this. LeBron James was fouled on the last possession in Game 4 by Jamal Murray.
Oh, let it go.
But it was facts, man. He was fouled. Call the foul. Swallowed your whistle, ref. Come on, cuh.
Well, look, listen. Lucky for you, he's got the chance to prove himself. They're 1-1 now because I'm pretty sure the Lakers beat him in 2020, man, when they won that bubble chip, fake championship.
Come on, man, you don't believe that.
Yeah, bro, look, it was suspicious, man.
How is it suspicious? Every team was in the bubble.
Conspiracies. The NBA did it so LeBron would win. Adam Silver, I see you.
Man, you're reaching. LeBron haters, Laker haters, everywhere. You're reaching.
No, but all right. So you think the Lakers gonna win? Let me tell you first of all what I think.
Yeah, give me your prediction. Your whack ass prediction.
I think, bro, best player in the series is easily Nikola Jokic. My one concern though is Jamal Murray's health, man. He can't seem to get healthy and stay healthy. He's always in and out of the lineup. Michael Porter Jr., what the hell was your brother doing, man? Come on, Kurt. How you gonna get caught gambling on your own team to lose, bro? You gonna bet on yourself to lose and then lose? Damn, bro, you down bad. You know what? Just for that, I might flip my prediction. Michael Porter Jr.'s head gonna be all over the place, but I still got the Nuggets in 7.
In 7.
In 7, man.
Man, I told you Lakers are not a 7 matchup that any team wants to see. I can see that you respect that by saying that the Lakers Nuggets win in 7, but that's just crazy talk, man. King James, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Lakers in 6. Easy money, revenge. It's over.
Okay.
Bro, the Nuggets got worse. Lakers in 6. I don't want to hear it. Blah, 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 blah. Lakers in 6. I'll see you guys at the end of the first round.
Do you know what the Lakers didn't fix, though?
What?
Their coaching problem. And that's why they'll never win. But
nah, man, it was close last year. We had a healthier AD. LeBron still being LeBron James. You know, that's the GOAT. I don't want to hear anyone say that he's not the GOAT. If you're an MJ fan, come on, man, just let it go. Just let it go.
MJ's valid, man. What you talking about?
MJ, hey.
MJ's valid.
Being
Let's not get distracted.
I'll just say this. Being 3rd best all time is no shot at MJ. Like,
Who's second best?
Steph Curry. What's wrong with that? Steph Curry with the shot, what?
Oh my god. You're gonna kill me, man. Steph Curry. Alright, stay on. Yeah.
So yeah, Lakers, I still stand by that, man.
Yep.
Lakers in 6. I think the Nuggets got worse. Regardless of the whole coaching thing, I think their bench is not a lot worse. I think it is worse than it was last year, and I think the Lakers are going to be a lot hungrier. We are healthier. We want it. We want this matchup. We want this beat. Let's go. Lakers in 6, baby.
Alright, no worries. We'll see what happens. We'll move on to the 3-6 matchup, and I think this is going to be a very interesting, like Big 3 versus Big 3. You've got the younger, sort of newer form Big 3 in
Hey, man.
at the Timberwolves.
Let me stop you right there. I'm not even going to be... This is a joke. Suns out.
Oh my god.
Timberwolves in full. This isn't even a matchup, bro. Devin Booker is not that guy. He's not him. Man, Devin Booker to me is that player that's good, but he's only like he's just a third option to me. He's just a third option.
Bro, you're crazy.
Listen. KD, bro, without Steph Curry, without Clay, without Draymond, you ain't that guy. That was Steph Curry's team. That wasn't KD's team. KD only won the Finals MVP because Steph Curry was being literally guarded by 5 people and throw the ball to KD. KD can do his thing. So KD ain't doing shit. Who else? And Bradley Beal, man, he hasn't had the greatest season. So I think they're Big 3. It's just they're phony, man. They ain't doing anything.
I think, look, some of the doubt is justified, but I will remind you that the Big 3 haven't really played that many games this season together, and when they have, they've had a much better record than what indicates. Look, if they're healthy, which is a big if, because Bradley Beal's been injured a lot, and Devin Booker's been in and out. But if they're healthy, I can't see this going past 6. I think the Suns just have way too much offensive firepower. I want to give a shout out to Grayson Allen, man. I was a Grayson Allen when he first joined the NBA. I thought he was a dirty player. I think he's shown a lot of maturity, and he's playing some of the best basketball of his career.
For sure.
He is absolutely lights out from 3 this year, and I just think there'll be way too many wide open shots for him. He'll shoot it at a very high clip. KD's KD, man. He's one of the greatest players ever. You know how I feel about him, so I've got the Suns closing this out.
Look, man,
in 6 max.
In terms of skill, obviously KD's one of the greatest players ever, man. But he's just not a. He had to go to the Golden State to win. I haven't seen him do anything in terms of carrying a team that hasn't already achieved a championship, already has a system in place outside of Golden State. So I don't have that belief that you have in him. So I don't think they make that make it out of the first round. Also, I don't think they'll be able to deal with the Timberwolves defense in terms of Timberwolves defense. I think the Timberwolves lock them down. I honestly don't see the Suns coming out of that series, even if they take a game or 2. But I still stand by what I said. Timberwolves are 4. They run them off the floor.
Yeah, that's very, very crazy take. May I remind you as well, Karl Anthony Towns is injured. So I'm not sure if he'll be back before this series. But interesting note, Karl Anthony Towns is injured at the time of this recording. But either way, Suns in 6, Towns, no Towns. Suns will take care of them.
Ant-Man, come on, man. It's time. All right, let's move on to the next game, Clippers Mavericks. This one's tough, man.
This is
probably the matchup.
This is actually the toughest matchup to predict. Luka has just been insane this year, absolutely phenomenal. Made the massive case for MVP. I think it's absolutely outrageous he's not getting more attention for it.
He deserves MVP.
He really does. He's been phenomenal, and just carrying the Mavericks While still, he's reminding me of those young LeBron years where he makes all his teammates around him better. You look at Luka Doncic, Luka Doncic is having one of the greatest scoring seasons, but then you look around him, Kyrie's still getting his. Dante Exum comes back after a bit of a layoff from the NBA, having one of his best years. Tim Hardaway Jr. was favorite for Sixth Man of the Year before he got hurt.
He's getting buckets.
Yeah, you got all these players. He's just elevating their game.
Look, man, we've seen players win at 6th seed. Man, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Westbrook win it as an 8th seed?
6th seed.
6th seed as well. So, the Mavericks being the 5th seed is not a big deal to me. So I do think he still deserves it because without Luka, I think that the Mavericks don't make the playoffs. But this is a tough matchup, man. I wonder what your prediction is going to be.
Yeah, look, this is the one I have the hardest time picking. I'm a massive Russell Westbrook fan, so a part of me really wants to see the Clippers get through. I'm also very aware of how lethal Luka is. It'll be really interesting to see what defensive scheme that the Clippers have for him, but I just think the Clippers have better defensive power, better offensive power, better individual players, and the better team overall. Look, Luka's going to make it extremely tough, but I think the Clippers will win this in 7. Very, very tough, scrappy first round, but yes, Clippers in 7 for me.
Interesting pick. I'll go the opposite. Look, man, I like the Clippers, but I think the Mavericks take them out in 7. I like Luka. I think that he's just a genius on the court, man. I think the way that he slows down the game, the way he moves inside the paint, blocking out players, using screens, making the right pass, getting such easy floaters, easy layups. I just think the way he navigates a game with the ball in his hand is going to be tough to deal with when it comes to playoff time. I think it's going to be very hard to stop. So, and the other thing about the Mavericks is now they've got a second creator in Kyrie Irving who can cook.
Kyrie Irving's had a great season. Shout out to Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving in the 80s would probably be hung for being like a sorcerer or something, man. Like,
he's a wizard with
he's
the
a
ball,
wizard, man. You know what I mean? So, what he can just cook. He can have a game where he can have a game where he can just drop 40, so I think that opens up the floor for Luka Doncic a lot more and allows him to cook as well. So I will pick Mavericks in 7. And I'm not a big fan of Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is not in my top 20 point guards all time. I think that he was just a stat patter and was very beneficial of a time where the team just let him do his thing. They had no one else. But if you do think that Westbrook is one of the greatest point guards of all time, you're crazy and you don't know basketball. That's just facts. Hey, it's just facts. Take it how you want. You don't know basketball. Westbrook is not him.
Y'all see what I got to deal with, man. This guy is crazy. Look, we will make an episode specifically about that, and it's probably going to be a Westbrook versus Dame debate because that's generally who we compare.
I don't know any proper basketball fan or someone that understands basketball that would pick Westbrook over Dame. But we'll talk about it.
We will talk about it. In the meantime, let us know down below in the comment sections who your championship prediction is. Like I said, I've got OKC going all the way. Yazzie, who have you got?
Oh, Lakers, man. Easy, Lakers, I think it's Lakers. You know what? We'll keep the predictions as we go along so we don't ruin them. But I don't know, maybe we'll just do predictions series by series for now.
All right.
And we'll keep the East, We'll see how it goes. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Stay tuned for more. We'll keep posting as much as possible with more predictions and more reactions to what's happened, and we'll try and get more detailed as we go along. Bear with us. We're just starting our podcast now, and we're getting better as we go along. We're learning how to edit and how to do this and that and yada yada yada. But for now, stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe. Peace.
Peace.
Mic check, Flow so smooth, words.